Welcome to our virtual open house. I hope that the information presented will be helpful to you this year. My name is Erica Fain. My official title in Edmond Public Schools is English Learner Content Specialist. I'm here to support students who are English learners, teachers who teach English learners, as well as you, the parents of English learners. Our goals for this presentation include to learn about 4 things: a little history of English learners in education, WIDA English language proficiency testing, and the Excel English language development program here in Edmond Public Schools. Finally, I want you to meet the teachers who serve English learners in our district. Let's begin with a short history lesson about English language proficiency and its evolution in education. English learner education in public schools goes back nearly 50 years to 1974, when the U.S. Supreme Court unanimously ruled that under the Civil Rights Act of 1964, a California school district receiving federal funds must provide non-English speaking students with instruction in English language to ensure that they receive an equal education. This landmark case is known as Lau versus Nichols. Even though the ruling was directed to a particular California public school, the rule applies to all school districts across the United States. In 2001, the No Child Left Behind Act, signed by President George Bush, included requirements for public schools to begin English learner language proficiency testing. This requirement for standardized testing was designed so that teachers of English learners would better be able to understand their students' journey of English language acquisition. More recently, President Barack Obama signed the Every Student Succeeds Act, which ensures that English learners make progress in English language acquisition. Because of this, the progress of English learners and their English language proficiency is closely monitored by our schools, as well as the state of Oklahoma's Department of Education. So what does that mean for my child in the state of Oklahoma in 2021? The answer to that question brings us to English language proficiency testing. The state of Oklahoma is a member of the WIDA consortium. WIDA is actually a research team that was formed in response to the 2001 No Child Left Behind Act. WIDA stands for World Class Instructional Design and Assessment. Speaking of acronyms, here are a few more that we use in education. ESL, or English as a Second Language, became obsolete when educators realized that many of our students might be learning English as a third or even fourth language. ELL replaced ESL, but someone decided that the middle L for language was a little redundant, so now in Oklahoma, we use EL for English learner. Access. Accessing communication and comprehension from state to state. EPS, Edmond Public Schools. Excel, the name of the excellent English language development program available to Ells in EPS. Now, back to WIDA. All states must select an English language proficiency assessment tool. The 37 states in yellow, including Oklahoma, have chosen WIDA, which makes it the most widely used English language proficiency assessment in the U.S. The researchers at WIDA work out of the University of Wisconsin. Here's a description of the 3 phases of entering and exiting EL services. When you enroll your child in any U.S. school, you complete a home language survey. Your responses to the questions dictate whether or not we need to screen for language development services. Once identified, EL teachers recommend instructional modifications, testing accommodations, and additional educational resources based on English language proficiency. Lower levels of English language proficiency need more support. Higher levels of English language proficiency require fewer supports. Then, each spring, every EL student takes the WIDA Access test for ELLs. The result of this test are mailed to parents and guardians in late summer or early fall. We also notify you of additional educational resources available to your child. When a student scores at least a 4.8 overall, the state of Oklahoma considers that a proficient score, and the student will exit from EL services. But just to make sure that exited students are still successful academically without EL supports, we will monitor your child for 4 years. So what is Access for ELLs? It is a language proficiency test that measures language proficiency using academic English. It is given to students identified as Ells in grades kindergarten through 12th grade, 1 time per year. In Edmond, that time is usually early during the spring semester. Access evaluates a student's ability to listen, speak, read, and write academic English. I stress academic English because there is a difference between social language and academic language. Social language is the language we use to communicate in daily situations. Some examples include, "What is your name? Where is the teacher?" On the other hand, academic language is the specialized language used in school. Examples: what is the protagonist's name? Describe the setting of the narrative. So how is Access for ELLs different from other assessments? Access is given to ELLs in grades K through 12, while other state assessments like OSTP start with grade 3. The ACT starts in grade 8. Access emphasizes vocabulary, grammar, mechanics, and usage, while other state assessments evaluate the student's ability to apply knowledge, concepts, and skills of subjects learned in school. Finally, Access assesses the student's ability to process and produce language, while state assessments evaluate the ability to analyze and interpret information. You might be wondering what the Access test looks like. This is a sample item from a 6th to 8th grade reading test. The test is in full color with graphics and illustrations to provide greater accessibility for all students. The first question associated with a reading passage is always the most basic. As you can see here, which picture shows a part of the water cycle? Answer responses are pictures only. In the second question, which picture shows condensation? The students must be able to demonstrate the understanding of the information in the reading passage. Answer responses are a combination of pictures and text. The final question associated with this passage is the most difficult as it is presented in text only. If you are interested in seeing a test demo, more sample items, or even allow your child to practice, use the link provided here for the public test resources. No login credentials are necessary for these public resources. Access testing begins in January each year. Excel teachers administer the test during the school day. Since there are really 4 separate tests, listening, reading, speaking, and writing, Students may have 3 to 4 testing sessions. Students in grades 1 through 3 will take most of the tests on a computer. Only the writing test will use paper and pencil. Students in grades 4 through 12 will take all of the tests on a computer. Kindergarten students will be tested one-on-one using paper and pencil. Now that you understand the federal and state requirements for English learners, here's what the Excel English Language Development Team does for our students and families. I'm sure you've heard the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, the English Language Development Team is part of that village for your child. Our language acquisition specialists provide guidance to classroom teachers in the form of instructional strategies that work for English learners, lesson planning support, professional development regarding English language proficiency. All instruction in EPS is in English because we have Ells who represent over 60 different languages. We do not offer bilingual education. All Ells and their teachers are eligible for support. All pre-K Ells receive a subscription to Highlights magazine. There is also a Spanish High Five bilingual available for our Spanish-speaking families. Expect these to come home from school in your child's backpack. Virtual Edmond students, we will mail your copy to you. In addition to a quarterly subscription to Highlights or High Five magazine, all kindergarten Ells receive a license to Imagine Learning. This is an awesome online program that builds language and literacy skills. Your kids will totally enjoy this program. All first grade Ells also receive a license to Imagine Learning. Additionally, some first grade students who are just learning to speak English will be offered a pull-out class. Our 30-minute pull-out classes happen during the school day and generally occur once or twice per week or every other week, depending on the teacher's schedule. For first graders, these classes are intended to develop speaking and listening skills. For Ells in grades 2 through 5, we provide a 30-minute pull-out class 1 to 2 times a week. These classes are during the regular school day and usually focus on developing reading and writing skills. Additionally, this group of Ells receives a license to either Imagine Learning or Freckle. Freckle allows students to practice reading at their own level. The activities can be explored independently or they can be assigned by an Excel teacher. For our middle school Ells, we offer either a 30-minute pull-out class 1 to 2 times a week or a daily literacy class for some 6th and 7th grade students. These classes are during the regular school day. Additionally, this group of Ells may receive a license to either one of the following online language development tools: Imagine Learning, IXL, MemBean, or Language Tree. Each tool is hand-selected for students depending on the student's English language proficiency level. We offer the core English classes taught by one of our Excel English teachers to many of our high school Ells. These classes are generally much smaller than other English classes to allow for more individualized support. Additionally, some students may qualify for Effective Learning Strategies, which is a class that is ideal for those who need tutoring or time for credit recovery. High school Ells may also be able to receive a license to either MemBean, Language Tree, or IXL. Now it's time to meet the teachers. Here are the 7 wonderful elementary Excel teachers. I'll let you explore the teacher bios on your own. Here are the fabulous middle school Excel teachers. Please explore their bios on your own. And last but not least, here are our amazing high school Excel teachers. Please explore their bios on your own. You might be wondering, how can I, as a parent, support my child or children? So as this presentation draws to a close, here are some things you can do as your child is learning at home and at school. Here are some suggestions. Talk. Ask your child to tell you about the school day. Ask questions like these. What did you learn today? How did you feel during your day today? Listen carefully to the answers and help your child think of ways to solve any problems he or she might be having with schoolwork or in the classroom. Read. For younger students, set aside time to read with your child each day. You can make reading a part of daily routines by reading stories at bedtime and keeping lots of books and magazines in the house. For older students, let them see you reading. Modeling is a great way to show that reading is important. Sleep. Getting enough sleep will help your child get up on time, feel good, and be ready for a full day of learning. Children need different amounts of sleep at different ages. Ask your doctor how many hours of sleep your child needs each night. Here are some resources for you. Please remember that the Excel English Language Development Team is here for you. Seek expert advice. Color in Colorado is an excellent source of information for families raising bilingual children. Request an interpreter. To ensure that you understand the communication from the district or teachers, you have the right to request an interpreter. Teachers, administrators, and school secretaries can access an interpreter over the phone anytime you need one for school communication. Contact the Excel team. The Excel team is here to help you. I remind the teachers in our buildings that every teacher is a language teacher, but I think it's important to note that everyone is a language teacher, including you, the parent. Thank you for viewing this presentation. Please stay safe and healthy, and best wishes for a wonderful school year.